Hello! Good evening! Oh, boy, I am... Alright, right. Last night was a long one. So, can't be too late tonight. But, yes, I guess we should just crack on. Get going. Yeah? Yeah? Alright, so we ended with a cutscene, long cutscene. Apparently there's another one coming up, so might as well just get started. Alright, I need to see Cryo. Let's go. Cryo, Tataru, will never guess where I've been. My robes. Lady, impeccable timing as always. I've heard you were off in the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. Right. As the heavens burn. Oh, great. I'm guessing it turned to worst. So you and Cryo both have news to share. Hers is perhaps more urgent. Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. So, have you learned aught more of the final days? Few things. Then, the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the first, events here have taken a turn for the worst. The Scions are running themselves ragged, trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alize and Alphino have been travelling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus and Monas is the worst affected. Thancred, Estinian and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating, still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Ustola and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon. An ambitious project that has been likely been for years, if not decades in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You will recall the proposal issued by Master Forshno to the people of Rad-Satan. Following their discussions, Vitra declared his support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for the Hanish refugees to the tower, Alphino, Alize, Estinian and Graha travelled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Garlemald. Well, it was expected. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortuno. Then, panic broke out. Our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. Oh, shit's gone down. The others need you, lady. Please, you must help them. I might need a change of clothes, and then I'll help them. Having you there will make all the difference. I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call, so you'd best start there. Hopefully, Lucia will know when they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you had best take every possible precaution. Okay. Right, we got this. Let's change out of our robes first, because no one gives a shit in what we're wearing. You leave the room. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Right. Back to the usual. Okie dokie. Camp Broken Glass. Let's still got reduced rates on. Fine. Let's teleport. This place looks like it's warmed up a bit. Eat that broken glass. Yum, 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 yum. I wonder if the meteor shower will help, you know, melt some of the snow. How you doing, Skoogums? Lucia, have we got some shit going? This place has certainly changed, and not at all for the better. Yeah. Lady, and not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greetings short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glasses that the Forum's airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees came to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart. Upon departing for the Magna Glasses, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Go to the Magna Glasses. Earlier on the Magna Glasses. Woohoo! What's happening? Other than everything burning. There's the airship. There's the monstrosities. Nom nom nom. No. All the refugees. Nom nom.
No. No. We were promised an escape.
No.
We fled.
No, it's the weird face one.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste.
Dude, you made the choice to bring them
Calm
here.
yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, We must build a line of defense.
Not the most calming person. Oh no.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
They're my stage weapons. Oh no.
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the
Hello,
refugees.
Dad. This is my
Let us
boyfriend.
be about it.
No, it's hello, Dad. This is my adopted dad.
As you wish, my
Hello,
little lord.
Deli. How are you? Dad meet dad. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Oh no! What?
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
What is this shit?
Help is at hand.
Oh. There you go. Olivia diagnosis. He gets his own ability? Oh, I'm guessing.
Leave it to me.
Jeez. Yeah, please kill them because I'm useless. What is this? Oh no, don't turn. Oh no. Stay with me. Holy crap, the real Alphino is streaming.
Those who can stand, come with me.
Alphino would totally be a streamer. Don't turn. Like,
You're safe now.
yeah, you're safe. Let me beam you with lasers.
Easy now. Deep
Just
breaths.
chill out. Chill out. Calm down. Now, fuck off.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Nah. I'm covered, Father. Hello, my friend. Hello, tree pork. Justinian, I apparently have to heal you. Have a shield. Let's do some damage. Don't know what any of these abilities do. Justinian, have a diagnosis. The shield. No. Zeph, you know I will always forget. I'm sorry. The usernames really throw me off, but hey. How you doing, buddy? Oh shit. It's Dinian. Oh fuck. I'm healing. I'm healing. You can yell at me every time I forget. You have that permission. I should probably heal myself. Turn away. Is this them attempting to be like convince people to try Sage? Here, play Sage. Here's a taster. Still have to try. See, I'm not trying any of the new things until MSQ's done, and yeah, just I want to get MSQ done before I try anything else. My priority is Dragoon. Dragoon's always priority. Oh no! Lady! Tentacle lady's down. Bun boy now. Yes! Everyone has such cute bun boys.
Help! Someone please!
What?
Oh no. Holy shit. Oh. No! Why is there totally not a beholder here?
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Oh.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Yay! Euless, you're here.
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then?
Apparently so.
In time enough to be of aid. For once.
Still want to call him Julius.
We can speak of it more later.
We must fight.
For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better!
Yeah. Let's go, Euless.
Garlemald has her pride!
Julius and the army, motherfuckers.
Of that I've no doubt.
Let's go. For Garlemald. Yeah.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Oh, fortunate. Remove your stick up your ass.
I had hoped to take
Hey,
all of them down
Azza.
at once.
How you doing, buddy?
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Are we looking at... Oh, we controlling...
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
I'm not too bad.
So long as you
Oh,
spare me the heroic sacrifices.
a little bit tired, but that's...
Let's go.
It was a late night last night. Not looking forward to being back to work tomorrow at all. Fortunate is confused as fuck. Yeah, oh fuck, why have you given me this shit? I don't know what any of this means. Have that. Look at all this crap that I don't care about. Give me a Stinian, he's easy to play. Do it, Azza. Do it. I've already spent my I guess my personal monthly limit on commissions. So I have to hold off on any more. Tell myself off. Let's go. Yeah, it's only the 3rd of January. Smile. Don't know what you mean.
I'm fine.
It's fine. Yeah, I've got a few queued up from last year for the end of January as well. I think there's... Uh-oh. What's happening? Uh-oh. There's definitely a Yam one. There's another Nina one coming. Maybe. Maybe. Some emotes. Yeah? Those are in the queue. Wow. Yeah. Ugh, Graha. Sapphire.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, I should probably heal myself. Maybe? What does this do again? Ta-da! Oh god, this is long.
None to worry about.
Oi. It's fine.
The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Can we get a die now? Oh. Oh. Come on.
As they say,
Oh, boy.
turnabout's fair play. On guard.
Oh god. Papa. You finished him. You done yet? There we go. Alize. Do 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 do.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Maybe. You know.
Thank you for saving our lives once again.
Hey, dude.
I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
We've got nothing better to do with
You're
ourselves.
from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece.
No, she's
Or
injured.
you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
The shadow behind. There we go.
Look out!
No, Alize. Some random artist. It's the trailer.
Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose
What?
them.
And I end up
Not a one.
on your
This will be a
commissions.
brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
Gra's angry. The entire reason this fight exists is to drop the trailer lines. Really?
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less.
Which...
You might never measure up to our champion.
Which artist is it? Let's say as
But we
Elise.
ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
Oh look who rocks up. Yeah, Fortuno's there is like, why is Alphino using my sage tools? Hey guys, look who rocked up. Me. Precise way you should never skip your squat regimen? What? What sort of... Fashionably late as always, yeah. I'm back, smile. You've done well in my absence, young Padawan. No worries, wagon. I shall do. I'll throw some reference in afterwards. The usual. I'm back, smile. Thieves. I did see wagon. I'm the target.
I can look after myself, you know.
I can look after myself, you know. You meant to say that to Alphino, not me.
Everything's in order, I trust.
She said it. She said it at me. What a little bitchy remark.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
She said it again. Trailers. And then come in battle, you fight as Lady Yam. Well, thank God.
Oh, a trio for the ages.
Let's go. Wait, we've given her healing duty? Oh, it's fine. Now, you gonna stay close enough to hold my eye? She's saying all the bits on demand. Oh God. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun.
Just the beginning.
Bum, 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 bum. Do not perceive rotation. It's not terrible. Just accept it. Are we still being knocked back despite... Oh, maybe, yes. I'm guessing.
I had a feeling I'd find you. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Oh boy. Are we gonna get another one and they just keep adding in? Oh, no, Alphino's here. That's fine. Ba, ba, da, ba. It's fine. I don't do extreme content, so it gets by. That's all that matters. I can play the game and not die. Oh no. What does this mean? Oh. Taps. Can't perceive the rotation if there isn't one. Exactly. Oh. As long as I can stay alive, like I said.
Leave the healing to me.
Oh, Skugums, is yours terrible? Oh no!
I'm in your debt.
Uh-oh. Why are you telling answer this? Oh no.
Now, where were we?
I'm leaving. No. As a. No, as a. Oh boy. Molding. He's seething.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Charlian is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Heathens go.
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades.
Yeah, Fortuno, you're doing terrible at this evacuation job.
Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you.
Only 3 of them's left? What a
That power
shoddy
is
job.
not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Charlian. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
Take it then. Go on. I mean, you're not letting them use the teleporter now.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
Your fault.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well,
Fortuno's voice does things to me. It's a slightly less rugged version of Estinians, but it still has that essence of just disappointment. Yeah.
Behind you! Just there!
Where are we looking? Oh, a big one. Run, dude. Blah.
More of them.
Keep running. Oh, fuck. You.
Xenos! Here!
Why are you here?
You'll be alright. Hurry to the airship.
Raha's gone home. Another match?
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying.
Uh-huh.
Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
How I feel. What is it?
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
Oh, here we go. It's not like I was stalking you or anything.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry.
They've actually updated his name. Viator Galvas. Eunice's voice is like one of those wooden fish instruments you rub the stick along the spine of. Yeah? You just keep going back and forth. Just scraping. Xenos appears. Zoom in on Alpha
Your
Node.
passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
Oh! It's apparently thundering in the game. What now? Can you go?
So I hone my blade, and I wait.
Can you, like, move on?
That's it. That's all you care about.
We know this. Welcome, Euless, to
Garlemald
the reality.
is in the ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone.
Want to see his amigo from Alamigo.
Along with so many of its people.
Doesn't care about Garlemald.
Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians.
Yeah.
Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For sport. Euless, for sport.
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
Euless, my beloved. I feel like there needs to be like all the NPCs and then Skugums. Euless, my beloved. Fortuno, my beloved. And every there's a long list of NPCs, I feel, that are Skugums' beloveds.
You
war.
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Woosa. Woosa. Eulus
Would you
Fortunate
be
Meteor.
happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome?
No.
If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous.
Uh-oh. Why are you
How
still
the
here?
people's justice was merely a means to their ends?
Again, why are you still here?
Yet you would ask me why.
Pudding way is the best. I like pudding.
Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Hey, you guys want to suffer again and want to try and watch me suffer.
And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you and you alone.
Vicissitudes. What? These big words. My brain cannot comprehend.
Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
God, shut up, Xenos. You're gonna die, Eulus.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
You make it sound like I was actually listening to what Xenos was saying, those cuckoos.
But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Oh, we'll still suffer it, don't worry. Oh!
Xenos!
Why are you calling after him?
Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day.
He doesn't deserve it.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
He will force it upon her. You know this.
You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
Alize, you should probably shut up now. Doesn't care. He has no feelings. Seethe and cope, Xenos, you beta male. Seethe and cope.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being.
Oh. Xenos is not a beta male. I'll let you guys argue that one. I'm not getting involved.
There's room enough for you
Enter
to join
beta
me
male,
in it,
enter sigma
if you
male.
wish.
Go on, twins.
Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure?
Reason I played the
I
game.
presume it is not solely for our benefit.
Well, at least you get your time with Xenos.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Story skipping raiders stuck in MSQ. Ah, that's sad but true.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
It's just easy to bully, yeah. I agree with that. Xenos is very easy to bully. He's probably gone back to his cave and
He'll be
started
after your
crying
seat
in the
on
mirror.
Forum next.
Oh, shocked face. I've said it's a cave now. I bet he does live in a fucking cave. Yeah, I'm back at it again. I am. Hehehe. We're getting there. Yum. Oh. Yeah, he probably has a cave. He's probably gone back to writing his diary, going, oh, another day, and the warrior of light won't fight me. I'm okay with living in the cave. Probably a very big cave with lots of furs and coziness. It's probably quite decked out, so you won't be too at loss. How's the game going? It's going good. Going good. Lots of cutscenes. This lot is enjoying the tastiness of this. Let's go. You keep changing every time I bloody see you. I'm gonna throw hand. Warrior Light won't fight me. Bye, Skuggums. Oh. Now, I literally, it's in my head now. The meme of where it's like, oh, is that your persona? That's cringe. Oh, you're cringe. And all I can imagine is Xenos crying to himself now. That's all that's in my head of the cave. Oh, it's canon in my head. I'm leaving it at that. I'm leaving it at that. Okay. Alright, Alize. To see Xenos standing there, so uncaring and unrepentant. Gods, I don't know what came over me. Xenos crying over his own reflection in the cave, yeah. His mirror is just a pool of water in a depression in the floor. He's on his hands and knees with his scythe on the side, and he's just like crying, and his crying's adding to the pool mirror. And his fucking dummy truck ass is sticking in the air. Yeah, that's how it is. It's all canon now. You can't change my mind. Oh. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind, but looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they won't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Hey, Tataru! I slept like shit. I'm not joking. And then I went out for like a 3.5 hour walk. Yeah, I feel like shit. So I'm gonna try and have an early night tonight because I'm working tomorrow. But yes, I slept like shit. How are you doing, Tataru? Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. Yay, Alize! Right, who are we talking to? Lucia? Good. That's good to hear. Good to hear. We've just been taking the piss and bullying Xenos as usual. Standard stuff now.
No major injuries then. Good.
Nope, just a few dead refugees.
I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
Awkward
The
smiles.
additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives.
They were very helpful.
Though not all, I regret to say.
Yeah, there were a few casual.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur.
Nice guy. It's warming the place up. Warming the place up. It's needed in Garlemald. It was a bit too cold. Now with a burning sky, a bit more temper. I'll happily have that.
And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Yes, she bloody well. Fortuneau fucked up. Yeah, he fucked up.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much.
Mm-hmm.
You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere.
Should have done that in the first place.
Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time.
It's a sad way of doing it. Luckily, most of them were already dead, so they haven't got the problem so bad here.
In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
Oh.
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
Yeah, we've got different priorities. Please understand. Yeah? All good? You gonna panic again like last time?
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
There you
A
are.
moment, Master Fortuneau. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
Oh, interesting.
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
The nose scrunch. He's so unimpressed. This is the look of disappointment that Skuggums craves for every day. What are you doing in my bedroom again, Skuggums? Oh, simple thing.
Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Oh boy. Tell us about the grand
Do
endeavor.
you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye. Yes. We swear.
I swear.
Tell us.
Any other I would doubt, but you I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It will do. It will have to do.
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
Yeah. My trip to the First. Yeah, I totally would do that. What is this? Thunder lightning. The ears.
Did you hear something just now?
Ears? Oh. Oh no. Oh. The eyes. Pudding way.
Where is this stars blasted pudding?
Pudding way. Oh. Hi guys. Hi. Doing pudding way.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Ah, good to see you
And
again,
to this
Yoranji.
bitter clime bring warmth and comfort. 'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
I mean, he was dressed like that during the battle. So, shut up.
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Also, I am saddened that they missed out a perfect opportunity at this point. And that there are 9 Loporits instead of 7. Then it could be like Urianger and the 7 Dwarves. I wonder if they were hiding in the bushes waiting for things to settle down. Maybe. Can we just leave him there? He's just like, Urianger, can I steady you for a bit? Calm down. Warm up. Warm up, you. You need a fucking coat. Give that man a blanket. No, I'm watching him suffer a bit longer. He deserves it. Wiggle, wiggle. I'm just watching him suffer. There, there. There, Yuronche. There. Oh boy.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans.
It's like a car engine idling.
It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed.
A living way.
So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Oriange made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still.
Impending doom, but still. Big way. I love these voices.
And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
All about the doom.
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Oriange's inferior works no more.
Pudding way.
Hey, maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom. Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever,
And
we
doom.
are at your disposal.
It's always about doom.
We were born from Heidelin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to
Doom is
Oriange
eternal.
made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit.
Oh.
From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Help us help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Dude, these are the ones you've been talking to.
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow. Well met. You'd be a member of the forum, would you?
Living way
It's an
sounds
honor
like
and
it.
a pleasure to meet you at last.
It's an honor and pleasure to meet you at last. Oh, what is with that goofy like do 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 do? Hello and fella words. I'm not reading it anymore. Oh,
I'm
so
Living
sorry.
Way, Heidelin's right paw. That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I may humbly say so myself.
I bid you welcome to
Living
our star,
Way.
Living Way. On behalf of the forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us.
She's saying, sort your shit out, mate.
As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
Fortunate is definitely having a crisis right now. Poor Pudding Way.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Lockerites made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable.
Sure, they'll do a great job
Tis
fixing their ship
trite,
up.
perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Oh, that's the first thing, Yurionche. Good to have you back. May thy disciples banish this darkest of nights. Good to have you back, you.
For a time, at least. Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present company well.
We kinda well.
Will thou attend us at the forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Sure.
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
It's not my fault you're standing there in hot pants, Alize. Pudding Way is just constantly in the background.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Someone get Pudding Way a pudding. I'd 100% be like Pudding Way. There's always... Everyone has an inner Pudding Way. Oh, wow. Oh, we teleported here. Okay, then. Can't complain. I dare say Master Fortuno was as nonplussed as well as we to learn the identity of Hydaelyn's lunar custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the forum. My side suggests we return to the annex forthwith. We may yet have time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we have summoned to the rostra. Oh, why did you put me out here? I have to walk. To the annex. Bam, bam, bam. Here we go. God, you could put me further away. It's anything. Hey, look! It's Skookums! You get comfortable, buddy. It's the hair change. Scooby is this NPC you often meet, yeah. The hair change still throwing me off at the minute. I'm not used to it. They're talking. Don't know their backstory. Googums was a shoe shiner. We all know this. Hey, Soren. How you doing? Okay. Not that I'm complaining, Urianger, but I wasn't expected to see you quite so soon. Nor I thee. In extolling the virtues of Aetheris, I did inadvertently awaken in the Loperites a desire to avert our beloved star's demise. Cryo tells us you have obtained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing efforts. Just relax. Last day of vacation. Yeah, same here. I'm back at work tomorrow, so making the most of this. I've news to share regarding our study of the ethereal sea, but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, and so I would rather hear them first. To what revelations did Hydaelyn's Elpis flower lead? Well, a lot of shit happened. So we kind of went back in time, changed the history, and then history went back to normal. Shit went down. And now we're here. Ta-da! Then this dynamis is what drives the final days. If it's an Akasha are one and the same, this all but proves Nidhana's theory. We're an entity through sheer force of emotion. To channel this vast, dormant reservoir into a raging river, its power might surpass even that of Aether. But if our star is so replete with Aether, said entity would need to be outside its influence to effectively manipulate the dynamis of the great expanse. Yeah. Meteion. Or rather, the sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations that she has been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred, drawn from every corner of the universe, all for a single purpose: the destruction of Aetheris. Then our foe was no longer some unknowable calamity. We have but one aim: to defeat Meteion. You make it sound so simple, but you're not wrong. Vanquish Meteion and we deliver the world from the final days. But to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Meteion escaped, an enchantment was placed upon her by Vinar, the woman who would become Hydaelyn. The implications of temporal magics are not entirely understood, and so we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and Vinar, and the Vinar you met in Elpis, are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I'd wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee Aetheris, not to stay. Do you suppose she has abandoned her pursuit of Meteion? The Vinar I know would never give up. She seemed a very determined woman. That's my belief. Whether she still has Vinar inside her, her thoughts are something else. Oh, well, that's my impression too. Otherwise, she wouldn't have used me as a conduit for her will, or provided clues such as the Elpis flower. I believe she has been waiting for mankind's answer to Hermes' question. So, what is the second condition? We must find a means to reach Meteion. Naturally, our chosen methods will depend entirely on wheresoever she has made her nest. Then communing with Hydaelyn must be necessity come first. Did you and Master Montoya have any luck with your investigations into the Ethereal Sea? Sadly not, though we enlisted the help of Arenvold and other Echo-blessed, not based. Oh, I got a kitty in the way. Echo-blessed allies. We couldn't detect so much as a whisper from Hydaelyn, even from within the anti-tower. Master Montoya is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other methods of receiving instructions from Hydaelyn. If so, it would seem most likely to be some form of apparatus for observing the Ethereal Sea, built closer to home. Sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from the Forum. Your presence is required in the rostra, where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus. Thanks, Uichika. Oh. Then Father was able to persuade them. What are you doing, buddy? Ezio has decided to join me on my lap, so wants cuddles. Okay. Go. Now he's leaving. Fine. Cats. They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. Wait. Alright, speak with the Rostra Steward. Off we go. Any of the rest. Okay. Oh look, it's hey buddy. Alright, to the rostra. Da, 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 da. Excuse me, steward. We have a meeting with the forum. We're wearing green now. Was they wearing green before? We're wearing white. The forum is in session, and as such, the roster is closed to visitors. Well, we've been asked. Come and have a look. Sign of the 7th dawn. Very well. You may wait in the corridor. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition you leave your armaments at the door. Lest you forget, this sacred institution holds rational discourse in the highest. The implements of war are expressly forbidden. In we go. Alright. Oh, it's just the forum members that wear white. Hey! Hey! Why is it? I thought... Oh. Lookout point. I wanted to jump over everyone, but no one's even here. They said it was in session. What a bloody lie. Oh, I guess we'll go to this door. Destination. Okay. Greetings. Let us enter. No. I did not sell any fish. I failed to sell any fish. Even one. We're all waiting.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter.
And what's that? I don't know.
We are here to listen and to learn. But if the forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
Tell us then.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed.
Hi.
I
Hello,
will
Nala.
present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
You're not exactly going to tell us what it is beforehand?
If
Or
I
just
may
going
have
to
your
agree?
attention, the ad hoc session will now commence.
ad hoc session.
The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
We should have brought our bunny friends. I don't know. I don't know who you... What's your main, Nala? Let's watch.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glaciers.
I thank
We
you.
shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han.
We are amazing. We know that. Thank you for
The
finally
Satrap,
realizing.
whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Thank you, Banya.
Then let us begin.
Let's go, Crown.
First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
Yes.
You are. It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety.
Numenon.
Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
Yeah, you don't really have a choice. Picking and choosing at this point.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
There's probably many that he's forgotten about.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
So, if there's two sets of people or tribes that conflict each other, choose not to bring them, right? That's pretty much it.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
Yeah. Yep, we know. Can't lie to us. Who is this dude? One with the thing on his head.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today.
It's Noah's Ark. Your arms move. Ew.
However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets.
Oh, it's a
Should
bit
we
too
put
slow.
the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
How many people can fit in this?
Is there anything to be done?
This is where the Loporrit's come in.
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
7 hells.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem?
Why would we do that?
We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions.
Oh.
If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
Oh.
"'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication.
Mm-hmm.
One far more convenient, I suspect.
We know. We know.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
Yeah, we go to Meteor.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino.
Why, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration.
Hey, yes. I want to Shane be my dad. He's amazing. Oh, he's so jolly. I mean, his eyes kind of look evil, but I totally have him as my grandpa. I like his attitude.
I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Why, thank you, sir.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote.
Let's not debate. Just say yes if you agree or not.
All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
We're just gonna get the Loporits to do it. Easy. The yays have it.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it.
Aye.
Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Fortuneau being put in his place.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Yes, sir. So, here are our engineers. There you go. That's the Loporits. Alphino. Sorry about not letting the rest of you in on my plan. I was admittedly thinking on my feet for the most part. That does not surprise me. God damn it, you two. But since we require both the means of communing with Hydaelyn and reaching Meteion, in the spur of the moment I saw involving ourselves. Bloody twins. I saw involving ourselves with the completion of the Ark as a way to work towards both objectives simultaneously. However, we must first keep an eye at the end of our bargain by solving the problem of the Aetherburn. I'd like to think this is not a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the expertise of our extended circle of associates. I want Xenos to be... Do you, Azza? Do you really, Azza? He'd be a terrible dad. Oh. It might behoove us to learn how the Aetherburner actually works before we attempt to improve it, though. Xenos as a dad would literally be like, he wouldn't give two shits about you as a child and be more interested in trying to impress his friend in beating them in a fight, and then just leave you to fend for yourself. That's pretty much how his parenting would work, right? While also crying into a puddle of his depression tears. Ba, 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 ba. Right. Fortuner. Okay. It's not a quick one. Look, good luck. Alright, Fortunate. I have had a cup of tea delivered. And I have a tiramisu. Nom 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 nom. Oh boy. The joys. Okay. Let's get this started. Fortuno. Going underground, apparently. Ah. As instructed, I shall take you to see the Aetherburner. Meet me outside the Archeon. I trust you can make your own way there. So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? It's that middle section we weren't able to get to before. Right, let's teleport over. What? Yam's teleporting and not walking? What is this madness? Priorities. Eating. Good delicious. Wagon! Yes. One of these days, you guys. I feel like if Yam turns into a Lalapurit permanently, I have to think of her lore. Why? How? Why does Yam become a Lalapurit? Any ideas, guys? What's her reasons for getting the bunny ears? Join in. This is the way. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archeon's lift. Step inside and have Opheline take you to the medial circuit. She was a robot created by the Loporits to study the planet. Sent off. And once her purpose is known, she stops hiding the ears. She accidentally got sent to the moon by the Charlians, along with all the books. The Lopper turned her into a bunny. Oh boy. Oh, that makes the Loporrit sounds like really scary, like the Fae. Of how they like turn people into little forest dudes. For fun. Right. Downstairs. Use the lift. Oh no. Gonna lead the way. I have sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha on the other side of Mirror Ergonomics. Actually, there is something I have been meaning to... No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. Are you sure, Forshno? Sounds like you want to get something off your chest. Down here. Down here. Okay. Oh, go around the hill. Ah. The only thing I want to get off his chest is his shirt. Skookums! Yep. Skookums has gone full thirsty mode tonight. As soon as Fortuno appears, Skookums goes crazy. The stars start aligning and Skookums becomes something else. Okay. Yes, this big building here. It's massive. Lem. Right. Right, here we are. Kinda looks like a train station. No closer to understanding what's going on and now my brain hurts. Welcome to this game. That's it in a nutshell, right? Just, it hurts many people's brains. And it's only gonna get worse. It's an emotional roller coaster. It's probably the best way to describe it. Okay. Tiramisu is done. I'll just admire the pretty characters. Like many of us. The characters are what keeps us sane. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to see the next lift. Here being Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from the underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the formulation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of the biological samples kept here. Hold on, how do you know so much about it? Why, Father brought me here as a child. Didn't he bring you? What? And left me behind? actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with Grandfather? The night before, I'd been asking Father how clouds were made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating, and I peppered him with questions that entire time. 'Tis all easy to take for granted, and the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loporrits in recreating similar environments, I have come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos and the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiac, the habitations built for all mankind neath the moon's surface, each unique, yet undeniably similar. 'Tis no mere coincidence. Ooh. Ever since Hydaelyn unfolded us to her the grim fate that awaits Aetheris, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the great exodus. But that is not all. It is also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. The Loporrits have endeavoured to make the moon inhabitable. That is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Oh boy. Alas, time is not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the central circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the great exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions, and will have free rein to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust. Your trust. Gonna take it for Chanel. Then let us proceed. Right, down the lift we go. Ba ba ba. Hester. Hello, Hester. By decree of the Forum, the signs of the Seventh Dawn are permitted to enter the central circuit. Why, thank you. Ba-da-ba-ba. Da-ba-ba-ba. Chanel. Everything looks so much bigger when you're in the middle. Oh boy. What's up? The Aether Burner is being constructed not far from here, overseeing the work of Kokol Dankor, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Okay. Ba, 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 da. Oi. Oh. I'm gonna go grab this aetherite. Because, you know, I need to teleport. Yes! This is that place. Like, a research facility. Just made it to the middle level. Bum, bum. Right, so let's go grab this little Hamlet aetherite. Make life easier. Bum, bum. Rockaboo key. Yeah, first time I've talked to you. You're rather dapper there, sir. I did learn something. Well, It's just piecing it all together. Like, when you have too much information at once, it just doesn't make sense, but you'll eventually get it. Right, it's got the Aether out, so I can lazily teleport back. Cool. Let's go, go. Is there any south? Okay, we're going that way anyway. Ooh. It's in the middle. That's the big research facility. Man, I love this one. Right. Nearly there. Zara's. Sigma. I wonder if you can I can finish today. Probably not. I've probably got like a hour and a half in me. So I don't think so. I feel like there's still a lot to happen. Yeah, Tataru. Haha, no. Which means after tonight, it will probably. The last area takes quite a while. I'll be back probably Wednesday and Thursday. Tuesdays we've got game night. So I won't be continuing tomorrow. I'll be needed a break. And we'll need to find out how much work knocks me out. How tiring it is. So probably, maybe by the end of the week. Maybe. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Right. Hoko Danko! Hey! Hey, you look awesome. That Tash. Ba, 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 ba.
I could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows.
Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
My fave
Yes.
Lala NPC.
That does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains
Grandpa
unchanged,
Lala.
for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Ether Burner conundrum.
Whoa.
Not seen you lot down here before.
Seen you lot down here before? Oh boy.
There are
Think,
archons
Coco,
among
think.
their number, but
Think.
engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Ether Burner.
Please tell us.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace.
I love this. I didn't notice that during my first pass.
As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
Sounds
Even
perfect
out
for
in that
Azza.
black void where the ether's right sparse.
Giant
it's
bomb that
strong
never
enough to
stops
move our arc.
exploding.
And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect.
Oh boy.
According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient.
No.
I'm measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loporits?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer.
Can't we use the Loporits as our
The moon's
reason?
propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Teeny tiny toy boat.
Yes, exactly. Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology. You're trying to drive me mad.
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Oh. Raha gonna be useful?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Oh.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through.
He's so
Ain't a living
excited.
soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Well. Sure, we can find some point.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with.
What are you after?
Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
Can confirm and agree with that.
It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
I have a few of those in my attic. Skuggums, why are you hoarding them? Poor dude needs
Weren't
them.
we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
Good bits here. You want me to go and fetch the whatsits? The White Raven's ghost? It haunts me. This sounds like a job for someone else. Just a rainy day, no big deal. Oh boy. Am I gonna have to go get the whatsits? You never know when you need a drive core from a Ragnarok Grass internment Hulk. You just pull them out your pocket. They're pristine. Oh, I mean, I smashed through these, so I don't actually remember half of this shit. You want me to go and fetch the whatsits? The whatsits? Is that what we're calling them? The whatsits?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
Yes. Probably.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather,
why not?
If we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously. Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
White Raven's winged spear lady with the meteors dive bombing. That jazz. Oh yeah. God, I actually had to have someone help me with that one. Because I just kept... I think it was that one? That if you don't have a certain amount of either damage or self-healing, just you die even at level 80. Yeah, I had to have someone hold my hands because I couldn't solo that one as Dragoon. Was that or another one? But yeah. One of them is really bloody. Oh, jeez. That sounds painful.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward.
Oh yes, the music.
This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Here we go.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
This is Thancred. Thancred, this is Thancred. The Lord Commander.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the Twelveswood expedition myself.
Yes.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Enthusiasts. Ooh. Where are we going?
Magical artifacts of Allegan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Yeah, I'm finally calling them favors. Well, we've been saving them up for many expansions.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
Of course we do.
Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
You got that giant in the SM step, that thing in the mountain, right? That would be useful.
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Thank you, Serena.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Thank you all. Let's go.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way.
Are we not doing anything?
Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
But are we just here to sit pretty? We do. I still got a few good people to help out. Tara, you probably have many favors you could call in as well. Borshno's not looking impressed that we might succeed. Azza! Why, you're looking fabulous. One doesn't just call in favors. Azza, what are you doing? What is this? Ah, another minion. Ah, thank you. Where are they? Major sisters. There's so cute. Happy New Year! Holy shit. Look at them. They're so cute. Is this game online? Yeah. An MMO. They're as tall as us, yeah. I mean, all three of them need to stand to reach our height. Bro, where the fuck do I get that minion? RPG. MMO. Have they actually opened up sales of the game yet? Or is it still no newcomers allowed? I haven't been paying attention. I don't think I've read it. It's still closed, yeah. So the trial's not available at the minute. All the joys. Yeah, as a... The only thing I know about gaming is Minecraft and Animal Crossing. What? Still games, still gaming. It's just... MMO... I'd say MMOs are a totally different ballgame. The only thing you gotta remember is that it's got a monthly sub, which puts a lot of people off. Yay! My major sisters! Dismissed. Wow. Thank you, Azza, but I need to continue. MSQ. Bye-bye! Cryo. I'm gonna finish this quest. It's times like these we're reminded of how famous, or infamous, Alphino has become. Who'd have thought he could achieve so much with a single link pearl conversation? Distracted Nyam story. Put that Lala in irons. That's... Yeah. That's try me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think just finds it up. It's like one order out meal and don't get to east. No, that is very true, Sora. And in all honesty, it's cheaper than like going to the cinema to watch a movie at the minute, and that's only what 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or something like that. So you get a hell of a lot more entertainment out of this. Ordered 2 rolls and a coffee this morning. It was £13. XIV is nothing. Yeah, it's pittance. Yeah, the movies are so expensive now. Oh. I mean, it's nice as a nice treats every now and then, but money. They are criminally expensive. Daylight robbery. Oh boy. Right, Cryo. As we are expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Oh, and who might that be? Oh, and who might that be? Me and Alphino had the same mind. And that's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Why, thank you, Cryo. Off you go. Bye-bye. When Infinity War came out. I mean, a lot's happened since then. Meanwhile, in Ul'dah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's gonna turn in Ul'dah? I remember seeing Infinity. Pretty good.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make.
If it could be extremely helpful in this. Nanamo. Nanamo. Pondering Nanamo. Beautiful Nanamo. Hey, Cecil! How you doing, buddy?
Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must.
Oh boy.
Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials.
Let's do that.
Dear guys, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
She has developed so well. Really has done.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Yes, I will, father.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way.
I will continue to say that I like Gridania in terms of our leader and the aesthetic, but the story is and we tend to get shit on a lot in terms of any leader character development. But yeah, Nanamo, mwah, I love her.
Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults.
Why have they done Pippin such a dirty this expansion? Like, he's not said a single word in any of these cutscenes that he's had the opportunity to. Pippin had such an amazing voice. What have they done to him? It's like ripped out his tongue or something? And he gets some good development in the tank role quest, actually. Ooh, I'll have to level Paladin then for that. Each leader is good. I just think Aldar gives good context around Sultana Brassblades corruption. Yeah, it does. Might as well cut the budget from useless characters. No, Pippin's not useless. At least he's in cutscenes. Where's Yugiri and Hirn? They're off on their own mission, apparently. Pippin. Quite in hard in Kugane. Where's Gosetsu? Oh, they will turn up in the end, like Marvel. They're only in the physical damage role quest. The ranged physical damage role quest. Yeah, because they're not in the melee physical damage role quest so far that I've seen. See him at one point or something.
Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it.
The MSQ is already bloated enough, so it makes sense to shove a ton of old NPC. Just let Pippin talk, though. You show his face enough, he should be able to talk. And Lolorito can't speak either.
If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth?
There's a lot going on.
That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now.
Yes.
Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Nanamo. The final days are upon us. Endwalker is literally the fan service expansion. Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud. Oh boy. We're getting another rousing talk. Scumbag Lolaritu didn't salute. Oh, sounds it's bloody Lollarito though. It's Fringe. Its legs are so skinny.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses.
We need some more stabby people.
Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
Why, well.
In that
Who it
case,
is?
might I suggest taking us along?
Oh, a coffee donation.
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk.
Why, thank you, Nala. Thank you so much. Thank you. I normally just don't really have donations on because thank you, it's appreciated. It is the stepbrother, and it is Lise coming to save the day.
So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbours a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
Why, yes, we are.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Are our deficiencies so plain to see?
You're a bunch of healers. It's obvious that we're terrible at
breaking
breaking
a lifetime
things.
ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud.
Snack friend. Whoa. Right, all the chocolate and tiramisu. Nam nam nam. And all my tea supply.
I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
I mean, it makes sense, Lise, to come back to Gridania, since you had her as the Gridanian starting scion. You were only a scion when you pretended to be your better sister. I preferred her as a scion, and when she pretended to be a sister, than when she's Lise. I think many people feel that way. Go back to faking yourself, please.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
Just work together. Bye, bye, bye. The original Yida. No. I didn't have the pain of playing 1.0.
It'll be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
No, don't mention Papalimo right now. Don't want to be heartbroken. All I remember from 1.0 is standing inside a cave. Meanwhile, in Coerthus, Papalimo. Bad time. Manulane, where are you going?
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Uh-oh. Gondor calls for aid. Gotta pay respects to the best boy. Paying respects to the best boy. Happy Limo, the only character in XYZ to actually stay dead. Sadly true. Off to bake cookies.
Was a roar.
Thanks for joining us, Nala. Hope the cookies taste good. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea. Boy, what's happening? You finding some relics for us?
And so, in
They
summation,
say
the Eastern
we
Alliance,
are
as well
currently
as the
at war.
Honourable
Yeah.
Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
We can but hope that Hoshfont doesn't stay dead, but we know he's not coming back. Papa Limo and Hoshfont are the deadies. Wrong with that. Hey.
Hmm? Is that?
Yes, it is.
Hancock? What a surprise this is.
He became better after time.
And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask.
So
you
cruel. Zorban. We need some artifacts. Alphino! No job too small. Though our friends are searching for refined adamantite and sacred relics, we will only know if they meet your requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught else we might do to be of service? Ha! You've already done more than enough. If I had to say, though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about Allegan technology. You there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more than the average scholar. What is his accent? Who knows? Huh. If only Master Coco knew how right he was. While he and Graha establish a rapport, why don't we help with preparations for the Great Exodus? Indeed, this would mean going above and beyond in terms of our arrangement. But I propose this is not to curry favour. As confident as I am we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This would be an opportunity to familiarise ourselves with the logistics of traversing the great expanse. And if nothing else, it beats twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantite. Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah, we got this. What? Well, ain't you a bunch of helpful buggers? If you're in mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Charlie and Hamlet is a lousy with researchers and scholarly types, busying themselves preparing for the Exodus. Pah! That lot of them need help they can get. Huh, well then, off we go. Ba, 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 ba. Wow, okay. Ooh, great stuff. Where's an Aether come from? To the west. This way. Then I can teleport back? Yeah, then I'll teleport back. Thinking. I'm thinking. There it is. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Priorities. Ba, ba, da. Da, ba, da, ba. Okay. Grab this. Probably another half hour or so, and I'll call it for today. By the way, we just land in water. Run, 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 run. Oh, guys, come on. Why are you waiting at the gate? You need to finish this bit. Well, if I could do it in half an hour, then I will. I need to make up for my lack of sleep last night. From what I can tell, a lot of the people actually live down here. I don't know how much we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Skolok Monchine mentioned. No more chatting from me, I'm just MSQ now. Okay. Okay. Let's start by asking around, ideally without getting in anyone's way. Let's meet by the Aetheryte once our work is done. Okay. Alright. I guess we'll find some people in here to talk to. Can I jump up? No. Hey, Steady Current. How you doing? What? Helping with the Ark? Even with all the power Master Coco has managed to squeeze out of the Aetherburner, still not enough apparently. The music always feels like cocktease loops just before our song is up. I know! I was hoping... Oh, yeah. The loop. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. Ignore it. I'm gonna get through it, okay? People are dying, and there'll be no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We've spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan, and all will be well. Right. Believe in the plan, and all will be well. Apparently. Hello, Silken Grin. Hello. Excuse me? Do you... Can we do... Can we make books float? Is that a thing we can do? Never knew that. Hey, Silken Grin. Oh, hello. Are you one of the new helpers? Yes? Oh, working on the Aetherburner? Oh dear. I hear things have come to a bit of a standstill on that front. Even so, I choose that over my current duties. Checking and loading samples, day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will be cross if I misplace a few legumes or what have you. The forum's got enough on their plate as it is. What with deciding who gets to board the Ark and when. A lot of powerful people have opinions about that. My late Christmas gift is coming tomorrow. Yay! My heart goes out to Master Fortuno and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? GG! Typical Christmas post. Where's our last person? On this side, maybe? Oh, hello? Anyone to speak to? Hello. Altisane. Offering to help? That's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. It's mostly lists of things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, and then whatever star we choose is our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, but so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. I hear that our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person, after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity so far. To be perfectly honest, I'm not even the slightest idea of what they look like. Do hope they're not enormous looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy, like that behatted rabbit that ran by. Well, madam, your dream is about to come true. Fancy that. It's like they knew. They always knew. Where are we going? Where are we going? Who's left? Someone over here. Someone over here. Living Way. Hey, buddy. Ah, fancy meeting you here, lady. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny toy boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is Aetherius itself, though we now found ourselves in a sort of funny underground miniaturized version of it. Growing Way is super happy about. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all that time to prepare and they're still not ready. Loperito. I suppose we just have to show ourselves around, or at least that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon Urianger and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? Oh, yes. Won't that be fun? Urianger, what have you gotten us into? Wise guys. Urianger cannot free himself of the operas. Keep your eyes out for an axolotl. Is there... Okay. The tour of Labyrinthos? An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Bestway's burrow, 'twould be in our best interest to have the Loporits acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Sharlayan collaborators. Oh, Azza! Can you even see it without flying? Oh. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture? There's one in a quest. Oh. Oh, what a marvellous idea! Might we begin with that great big what's it over yonder? The weird mushroom thing. You're very specific. Ah yes, the what's it. I shall leave its explanation to Lady. Fuck you, Urianger. Fuck you. Fuck, can I think? Yeah. Sense my fingers! I am swearing. No, that's the wrong finger. Come on, hands, pick it up. No. Doesn't want to swear. Screw you. Screw you. My hands are censoring me. Singing Way, where have you gone? They up here? Singing Way. What are you looking for? What's the big what's it? I don't know. Someone has an axolotl minion. Does that count? Oh, goodness me! To build something so large without creation magics is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features. What is? Oh, is that the lift? Is that it? Search the apparatus for points of potential interest. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. that. The tanks. Look at the tanks. A little hard to see from here, but is that golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? And I can see through that window of another pipe at the bottom. Ah, this must be for purifying water drawn up from below. That's what this thing is. The water purification system. Mushroom-like thing. Mushroom-like thing. The axolotl around here then. There. Hello! Hey buddy. You spot an ambystoma. Especially lively one at that. Hey! We found him! Would appear that concept you observed in another time, another place, was a proof for life in the wider world, somehow. Oh, buddy. Right, it's mushroom-like thing. This thing. What is it? I don't know. It looks like trees in the greatest Endsvale. Hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water. Yeah. Got this metallic tube. That's where we draw the water up. Is that water I hear from inside the great big tube? It must be because those cogs and the giant wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. That's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it too. Yes. Yes. Is that it? Please say that's it. Oh, there we go. How's that for a tour? I didn't say a thing. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it! A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install even in the harshest of environments. For us Loporrits, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that the peoples of Aetherius sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Wah, Cyrus! How are you? So, areas near waterfalls are common sites for villages in Girabania. Any settlements in Thanlan are built near an oasis. They get their water. So, wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Vibing. It's always the best way to be, Cyrus. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order, but once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual, it may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain water in the first place. Master Alphino spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through the Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loporrits will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Oh, yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Sharlayan Hamlet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice the many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of the settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, to many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big, nasty teeth, loporits may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Oh, poor babies. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as escort to Living Way and Cooking Way. I entrust Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care. Yeah, sure, fine. A more valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Well, I know. Come along, Growing Way. The water extraction, what's it? Don't run off without me. Oh, here we go. Save them from monsters. Oh boy. Don't get eaten, smile. Oh, ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Where are they? Ah, there they are. Trying not to die. You're looking... You're thinking? You... What is this? What is this? Please observe as I keep you alive, little ones. Oh, hello. You're big. Anala. Right. They're just there looking in awe, observing. Not scared at all. Right. Oh, thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction what's it is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp, if it's all the same to you. I agree. Southwest. No. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Where they gone? That way. Dun, dun. Oh, is there a thing over here? Let's go through. Oh, let's open this door. Let's get the ether current. I love the brummy accent you came from. It's just the first terrible accent that comes to mind. I don't even know if it's an actual Brummy accent. Oh, Brummy, yeah. Oh boy. Ba -ba -ba. It works though. It works. Oh. Where have you got? Have you made it? You've made it without dying further. Oh, great job, guys. There they are. Went off ahead of me. Oh. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logisticon Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray, follow me. Yay! I would like to purchase All of the Loporrit emotes, please. I need them in my life. Yep. Use the lift. Ba-da-ba. Singing way. Ah, marvelous. Simply marvelous. So, this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place? Ah, the perfect environment to sustain life artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Aetheris just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous, and I cannot wait to see more of it. Right, cooking way. What voice do you have? Agricultural shock. What does cooking way have? Oh, this is all very wonderful, I'm sure. But I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where is the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Merrill Agronomics. As I imagine Singing Way and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus, wouldst thou be so kind as to escort your visiting culinarian? Fine. Oh, yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully, I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Urianger was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention Aetheris will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there's still time. Let us brook no further delay. Right, let's go. Oh, you're gonna get attacked on the way, probably. Probably. Right. Follow the path. It's slow. They really are just like, this whole quest line is just teasing you with the music. Jeez. Stop repeating. Give me... Give me the high notes. Give me the singing. Oh, this is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. Well, you're a rabbit, so yeah. Isn't that like Peter Rabbit story? Like what they get told, the Peter Rabbit to stop stealing crops. Oh, perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples. Alright. Yeah, Peter Rabbit reference. That was my thought. Oh. See, we both, the slight delay, we both were thinking the same thing. It's been so long since I've read Peter Rabbit. I used to love that as a kid. Right. Yep. Over here. Dude, how's your farm? Oh, what a fine mess this is. What's up? Can we steal some food? Ah, it's you. The one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here. Up there. First on the moon, then on whichever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment, so many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce, if we may. By all means, help yourself. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So, where do we begin? Let's go over here, because it's glowing, so it's telling us to go here. This bit is amazing. Oh. The grapes. It's the upgraded grapes. I missed out. I missed out on the low-res grapes. In memory. Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes? Let's see if they're as delicious as they look. I fucking adore Lopris so much. Nom 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 nom. So sweet, so sour. They taste much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. Nom 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 nom. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion of grapes? I'd brave an erupting volcano for a choice bunch. Which, yeah. I'm gonna say no matter what after reading the story. And the reference previously in Elpis. Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat. Where are we going next? Over here. What are these? Oranges! Oranges. Orange. Oh, sorry. Get closer then, dude. Oh, orange by name, orange by nature. You know? Who came first, the fruit or the colour? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's equal parts sweet and sour, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Uriange about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter. This is all very complicated, you know. So many flavours, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvellous though they still are in my estimation, let no one say I said otherwise. Speaking of carrots, I have yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in the field over there. Right. Do we have carrots? These carrots growing over here? Or these pumpkins? They're pumpkins. That colour, that texture. Are they some sort of enormous round carrot? No, don't be silly. No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. Nom 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 nom. You can die. What's googles? Blech! So hard and flavourless. I may as well be chewing a piece of wood. That is all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as godly carrots. It's a crime that this whole sequence wasn't voiced. So fucking stitches. I'm glad I'm entertaining. Oh, stop, stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Oh, you not finding it an awful bother? Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favourite dishes for as long as I can remember. Oh, then perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as orange I sampled. Oh, I wonder though, is there anything even more delicious? How about that yellow fruit over yonder? No. No. Oh no. No. Oh no. Are you sure about this cooking way? Are you really sure about this? Like, I can easily tell you, don't do it. Just don't do it. Oh, what a wonderful fragrance! With look, it'll have flavour to match. Wait, you're in for a treat. Oh, as I have no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it. Oh, God, please don't. My tongue is... A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? Can something so similar to an orange be so revolting? It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. Oh God, my throat is killing me from this. Oh, cooking way. You need to fucking learn to cook. Jeez. Jesus Christ. Jep, we're off. Huh, finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking. I'm rather enamored by the grapes and oranges, less so the pumpkin, though I learned the hard way that they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel so violated. First time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth, in more ways than one, so I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If it doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. A deceiver. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity of... Oh, a bit of sick came up. I just checked Discord as well. Fucking hell. Oh boy. Oh God. Oh, a bit thick came up there. Oh, learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well. Lemon Muffin, do your worst. Oh. 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 This is, oh, delicious! Oh. My palate. Oh, although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. See, we rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what was worth preserving and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we to survive. Oh, such a strength of will. Now I know what Hydaelyn sees in your kind. Mankind, the Loporrits, we were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fate of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal. 'Tis the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Is it? Yet, civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, to be content with what we have and make the most of it. The paradox of the immaculate carrot. Oh boy. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. The face. Pardon my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you anyway? Fucking way at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Aetheris' species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course. I look forward to it. Well, this has been highly productive. Probably. Let's go and see if Urianger and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Oh boy. My voice is... I was about to say something ultra horny. Azza, hold yourself. Hold yourself. Fucking way. I love you, but I'm done with this talking right now. I will restrain myself. That is good. Alright. I think I'm going to hand this quest in and then call it. My voice is killing me, and I'm knackers. Oh god. What have I... Why did I do that for Cooking Way? Oh. Jeez. The lemons. The lemons. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. For the content. Oh god, if I'm working tomorrow and I can't speak, that's gonna be difficult. It's always for the content. Think of the content. Was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. What if life gives me carrots? Well, make carrot juice. Yes. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? Limsa Leminster is home of the Culinarians Guild and many less than savoury establishments. The Far East has oodles of noodles. Oh boy. You're too innocent to go to Limsa. Cooking Way, I am sorry. But oodles of noodles are a great thing. Ah, would that I have time to visit. Ah, the more I learn of Etheris, the more I wish I could spare it from the final days. Please help us. Alas, Idolin's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. Casually convince them otherwise. Smile. Hehe. Alright then. That is Cooking Way's adventures done. Singing Way has a little adventure. Whoever comes next, I guess we'll do them next time. Other than that, I need to rest my throat. Definitely. But yes, I think that's it. So, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you next time, which may be Wednesday or Thursday. Not tomorrow. Make carrot cake. I don't like carrot cake. I'm sorry. Night all. Thanks again. You are all awesome. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you for hanging out. Night night. Bye.